Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call of members, please.
Chairperson Gary Roth.
Here.
Commissioner Carl Kinski.
Here.
Commissioner Justin Donovan.
Here.
Commissioner June Ewing.
Here.
Commissioner Jerry Bowman. Commissioner Tony Grass. Commissioner Kathleen Wallace. Board Liaison Joe Prince.
Here.
We have a quorum now.
Approval of the agenda from May 7th for the approval of the agenda for May 7th, 2026.
Make a motion.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Approval of minutes from November 6th, 2025.
So moved.
Was that a motion? I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Introduction of evidence.
I'd like to have entered into evidence tonight the municipal code of the city of St. Genevieve is currently adopted, the St. Genevieve comprehensive plan, and my staff reports and all supporting documents for the cases before the commission tonight.
Motion to accept the evidence as presented.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Citizen input. Is everybody here involving something on the agenda? Yes, okay, then we've got old business, none. New business. Subdivision of parcel number 07-9.0-00-00-000-0034.08 Lot B-2 Highway 32 Industrial Park. 1 5-acre lot and 1 30.56 acre lot. No improvements. Owner of St. Genevieve County Catholic Church Real Estate Trust. Don't ask me to repeat.
So I'd like to call attention to our screen over here. That is an aerial shot from our GIS map. The parcel as it sits right now is this large tract of land here along Progress Parkway up to the piece that the city owns, a strip through there that could be a dedicated street eventually. What they've requested is to buy it off a 5-acre tract, which you can see a copy of that next, but it's also in your packet, from this large parcel of land. And again, like you said, there's no improvements currently set for the property whatsoever, whether that be utilities or any dirt work or anything provided yet. The plat will look like this. That large rest of the tract is to this side, but that's the 5-acre tract there. And again, they've met all the requirements as far as property setbacks that are required by our ordinance, and they are shown on there, and they have the property utility easements as well. And based on the review and then meeting all the requirements, my recommendation is to the commission for approval.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion.
I'll second.
Got a second? Roll call, please.
Roll call to approve SUB 003-26. Board Liaison. Commissioner June Ewing.
Yes.
Commissioner Justin Donovan.
Yes.
Commissioner Carl Kinski.
Yes.
Chairperson Gary Roth.
Yes.
Passed. Roll call.
And yes.
Okay, we'll move on to the next one. Subdivision of parcel number 07-8.0-033-000-0003.23 PTUS 3253 into 7 lots. No improvement, owner of City of St. Genevieve.
So this lot, the city currently owns, it's again along Progress Parkway, in between Progress Parkway and Bosler and Parkwood Drive to the north. This is going to be our new residential development eventually. The request is the city's requesting to have this divided into 7 lots. And that's the current view from satellite photo. The plat before you is here. It's hard to see on the screen here how it's divided, so I'll skip to the next page, but this is also in your packet. Again, 7 lots. The large lot, which is number 7, will be what remains where the houses are going to be constructed, which all of that will come before you shortly. Here's a large portion of that as we're going up toward Bosler Drive. Again, that whole parcel 7 is going to be, it's on both sides of these easements, and those are not listed as streets currently. However, they do follow the path that's been submitted for us to review for the street path, but they're currently easements. The reason we have to have that is to meet our ordinance. All these lots have to abut a street, right of way, access easement. So they put those in there as easements. The remaining lots will be what I would refer to as common ground. And then when we get that plat, you'll see developments within the common ground, everything from stormwater structures to playgrounds, etc. So they've asked the city to divide this up prior to the sale of the property. All the lots meet the setbacks, the minimum sizes. They all, like I said, front these easements. So based on our current regulations that are in place, I recommend approval because it does meet all the current requirements.
Motion to approve?
Second.
I have a motion, I have a second. Have a roll call, please.
Roll call to approve SUB 004-26. Commissioner June Ewing,
Yes.
Commissioner Justin Donovan,
Yes.
Commissioner Carl Kinski,
Yes.
Chairperson Gary Roth,
Yes.
Board Liaison Joe Prince.
Yep.
Motion passed.
Next, SUP 002-26 to operate guest lodging establishment at 996 Market Street, a single-family residential structure.
Okay. This current property is in an R2 zoning district. It's bordered by R2 general residential zoning district. It had a previous special use permit for partially the same thing. Both on the upstairs level was the rental lodging establishment. On the lower level was a salon. The new owner purchased the property and they're requesting a special use permit for the same upstairs guest lodging and then turn the downstairs into guest lodging also. In the packet is my staff report, which tells all about the property, including the FEMA zoning, that it meets the parking regulations that are currently required. It also recommends conditions for the approval. These have been somewhat standard conditions that have been for every guest lodging establishment that's been approved. If we see needs to change those or modify them based on the submittal, we'll add or subtract things. So we've made those conditions in there as well. Based on the specific findings of facts, there's 7 of them there about will it substantially increase traffic hazards all the way to offers adequate off-street parking. Those have all been answered and satisfied. There's also a copy of the approval from the fire chief and the police chief as well. So they've both given their approvals on this project, and based on the submittal and the current recommendations, I also recommend approval of this project. And I do believe, yep, so Lauren is back there. If you have any questions for Lauren, she's the owner, so she's here if you have any questions for her.
Did letters go out to neighboring?
Yes, Yep, letters went out to all the adjoining property owners, and a copy of those are in the packet as well.
Okay.
Yep. And no calls, negative at all.
I make a motion to approve the special use permit with the conditions listed in the staff report.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Roll call again, please.
Roll call to approve SUP 002-26. Commissioner Jerry Bowman. Commissioner June Ewing.
Yes. Yes.
Commissioner Justin Donovan.
Yes.
Commissioner Carl Kinski.
Yes.
Chairperson Gary Roth.
Yes.
Board Liaison Joe Prince.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Motion carried. SUP 003-26 to operate guest lodging establishment hosted at 539 North Main, a single-family residential structure.
So this property is owned by Ernest and Lisa Kovac, and they are both here tonight, yes. And so this is in an R1 single-family zoning district. It's bordered by R1 general residential as well and agricultural zones across the street toward the levee. The FEMA area is a protected area due to the levee installation, so the flood zone there is protecting the structure, so it's well protected, and improvements can happen on that property without a flood permit. You've got in your packet a generalized layout drawing. It does have additional items on it that are talking about other things that will happen on the property at a future date. That is not being submitted for review tonight. Only the hostel portion, and it is a hostel style where you'll have 3 rooms on the second floor and a full bathroom and a large hallway. Downstairs, they'll have a lobby, a first floor half bath, and a laundry/utility room to be used by all 3 rooms. As far as parking, there's available parking on the property itself, the lot itself. However, the owner also is leasing from the city from the flood buyout lot to its immediate left. So they're leasing that lot in which they can use to park vehicles there for people that are staying at the hostel as well. Again, my staff report is in there. Also included in that report is the approval from the fire chief and the police chief, their review of it, and they both given their review. Letters have been sent out to all surrounding property owners. Again, nobody has contacted me to give negative feedback on this request, and based on that, again, we've made conditions very, very similar to the ones that were on the last recommendation. And with that, I make a motion to the commission to approve this hostel for a special use permit. And again, the owners are here if you have any questions.
Questions, comments?
I have a question. Does this have the same requirement for occupancy as a house? Because I know it was flooded out, and I didn't know if they'd done anything to it or not.
As far as remodels,
Well, there's a new ordinance now that you can't rent property without basic things being done to it.
You want to come up to the podium, please? Thank you.
Didn't know if y'all had made any improvements. I know that was a property that was flooded out. If you have to meet the same requirements of occupancy, of upgrading the house to at a certain level for people to be there. So that's all I'm asking.
Oh, correct. Yeah, but we're having to follow the state guidelines since we are falling under the, actually Jefferson City we've had to deal with because there's an easement on the property. Okay. If you didn't know, I found out after the fact. But that's okay. We're working with them. There's literally no changes to it other than we are not putting a kitchen in. The utility and laundry room is only for our cleaning of the linens, the hot water heater. It's going to be very basic. No cooking, a microwave to heat up the food for all the restaurants in town. We want them to spend their money there. It's just to visit St. Jen on a budget.
And the house has been completely gutted and everything, correct?
The second floor is not gutted.
Well, the first floor.
The first floor is currently gutted, and I'm working with like I said, the state man in Jefferson City, Mr. Dial. I can't remember his first name, but we have to send pictures back and forth. It's kind of a pain, but whatever makes them happy.
And to further clarify, all these properties will have to have an occupancy permit before they're allowed to be occupied. So yes, they will have to meet the
same requirements.
Yes, same requirements, yeah.
Yes, and I'm working with Gene all the time, so.
Okay, great, thank you.
Any other questions before I sit down?
Not here. Anybody?
Okay,
Good.
thank you.
very much.
Motion to approve. Second.
With the conditions that's set forth in the staff report.
Do what now?
With the conditions.
It's already in there.
Have a motion and a second. Roll call?
Roll call for approval of SUP 003-26. Commissioner June Ewing,
Yes,
Commissioner Justin Donovan,
Yes.
Commissioner Carl Kiske. Yes. Chairperson Gary Roth,
Yes.
Board Liaison Joe Prince.
Yes.
Motion passed.
And when does that go to the board? I didn't say that to the last people.
That will go at our next meeting, which is the 14th. And those notifications were also in the paper and to the surrounding property.
I usually try and say that and I forgot it. Do we have anything else?
Commissioner comments?
None?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you, everybody.